Yo, Prof here. I'm behind the cam because we got
this label off. So
because we got Scurzy. Do you want the tuck?
Sure. Here's your label so you don't get doxxed.
He's like, oh, is this the same box from yesterday? Yes, because you wouldn't open it yesterday.
The address is right there, so you already
yeah.
got
So it's
doxxed.
facing you, so I can't see it.
Well, I'm just saying it was.
So if you just keep it facing you, we're all good.
Let's see where we're from. We're from the Game Bop, huh?
Yeah, the bop bop, Game Bop Bop.
Texas.
Where I worked from 2006 to 2009.
You worked in Grapevine, Texas?
Oh no, at the Game Bop.
Game Bop.
Well, technically, I worked for EB Games.
Yeah, you worked with what's her name? And King.
And then while I was there, EB Games became Game Bop. I even have the EB Games sign in my house still.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go. I'll take that packing slip, sir.
Ah, hey, this looks familiar. I think I have one of these, just not in green.
Yeah, that's why it had to come from GameStop. Apparently, the cool version is.
Saying I got the loser nerd version. I
thought the black one was classic. It looked really nice, but then, right when, didn't you decide you wanted my black one when they announced the green one? And I was showing you the green.
You were like,
well, I think
hey,
I'm
they're
gonna
making a green one. You want this black piece of crap that I have?
I didn't say that.
I don't want it anymore.
You guys, we have a video up. Go watch the video.
I want this green one. Yeah, this piece of crap black one. Oh, well, they changed the cable.
Really?
I think this is green.
Well, that's cool.
That's different than the one that came with mine, but I think the one that came with mine was also pretty good. All right, where's that knife? I need that again. Sorry. Let's see. I'm the guy opening things up, even though this is yours.
Hey, you know what? Always open it from its bottom, guys.
We only can, because it opens like I think it does a little flappy dude.
Oh, the flappy dapper.
Dude. So you go.
All right. So if you guys are wondering,
we're still not done.
This is the DuchesS. It's the Xbox original.
Yeah, most people probably
S controller.
weren't even alive at that time. Gosh darn, fork knife
and
players.
I had one of these on launch and just didn't open it for 8 months or something ridiculous. And then I was like, oh, I have one of those, and Scrooge is like, oh, you have one of those?
Yeah, and I bought it.
And you bought it.
I bought it from you, and then I played some.
Oh god, that red on that green is eye hurting. Isn't it? It's like
a little bit, yes. If I stare at it too long, I'm.
Oh, they're telling you not to fry your. Okay, so Payton, remember when you broke the Razer?
Plug in. Wait for what?
You broke the Razer Sabertooth controller because you literally read the directions and did exactly what it said not to do. So it says plug in, wait for a vibration, press Nexus button to power on. So Nexus button is this guy, I think. But basically they're saying wait to do stuff until you feel the vibration. Thank you for your purchase.
Sound effects.
Thank you, 10. Here you guys want a discount? There you go. That does hurt your eyes though, doesn't it?
Yes. Get out of here. You're going in there.
So basically they're saying before you use this, wait for it to go then.
Oh, you can follow them too.
I mean, it's just Hyperkin. So what was about this? Doesn't it have it's got the stickies, the stickies.
It's the Hall Effect sticks.
Yeah. And the Hall Effect triggers.
Hall Effect triggers, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And then the triggers are also impulse triggers.
Okay.
Might actually only have Hall Effect thumbsticks.
Holding this one-handed is kind of
I think it only has Hall Effect sticks. I think the triggers are impulse triggers.
Look at that cable.
I could be very wrong.
That cable is so nice. I think your cable was pretty damn nice though too. Didn't you tell me your cable was so nice you weren't using it?
It may or may not be on a shelf somewhere.
This is the guy that gets the product, gets the cable for the product, and it's like, cable's too nice. I'm not gonna.
No, I use the controller, so I just use.
Well, you use the controller. You just use a different cable for it.
I use like a rocket cable that I had kicking around. It's okay. It works.
I'll admit, the braiding that's on here feels really durable.
Got a headphone jack.
Feels really nice. Yeah, you can put the
stuff there.
yeah. Oh, but it's not the 2.5 millimeter. Remember back in the day, it would have had a headphone jack, but it would have been the 2.5 millimeter for the Xbox Live headset.
Those garbage headsets.
Yep, the 1 ear.
I don't see anything on the back of the box about it having Hall effects triggers.
What does it say? It says 2 and 7.
Precision vibration triggers or whatever. Yeah.
Déclencheurs et impulsions de précision.
Yeah, this feels like a.
What does that mean? It says déclencheurs impressiones de précision. So precision.
I'm assuming
precision
it's
triggers.
One of these guys up here.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I was reading the white. Isn't the white? The white's easier to read, so I was reading the white.
Oh yeah. Read. I was hoping there'd be like Mandarin or something.
Oh.
I was like, read that then, but no.
No. Okay, it's up here.
Oof. Yeah.
2 and 7. So we got precision impulse triggers, and we have detachable braided USB cable.
I haven't used mine since I played Elden Ring.
Black.
Sadness.
Oh, I love. See, added bumpers to mirror black and white buttons. I like the black and white buttons. Always did.
Okay, yeah.
Not once games started adding bumpers though, where you actually had an action on the bumper.
Yeah. It's much nicer to have the bumpers there.
But you gotta admit, in Halo, using the white one for the flashlight was pretty dope.
And the other one was for changing grenades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That's awesome.
I suppose.
So they should bring back the black and white buttons.
Just the 6-button controllers.
Well, and the bumpers. Keep the bumpers too. Like we want to just add more buttons to controllers.
God dang.
Yeah, it's a long
boy. It just keeps going.
Is it a 10-foot then, probably?
I think so, yeah.
That's a really nice cable, it looks like, too. Like, really, really nice. Can you move the thingy down to the other end, though? I would appreciate that.
You want it by the
I want it by the plug that goes in the computer, not the C.
C?
Yeah. Because if I have it on this end, the Kit Kat, it will attack it. If it's on this end.
Kit Kat?
The Kit Kat, yeah.
Kit Kat bar?
She'll sit, like, right below it and then try to gnaw on it.
She's still going to do that anyway. She'll just go to wherever the computer is and gnaw it down there, and it should be closer to your machine.
That is less
and
annoying.
then she'll smack on the button and then... Kitten!
I really like where they put the buttons, like the menu and the start and the select button, effectively.
I'm still so used to them being by the middle.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back to the other ones.
I'll admit it is. Or going in between the PlayStation ones where they move them around on every PlayStation generation.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Because like they're up here on the DualShock 4, they're like way up on the.
Oh yeah, up above the touchpad.
Yeah.
Or to the sides of the trackpad, touchpad.
DualShock 3.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, good. DualShock 4. Yeah.
Trying to think where it's at on the Switch controller.
Where it is on the DualShock? No.
Controller.
Upper. It's sort of like DualShock 3, except.
Like the big button there, and then they have it. Like
yeah, but they're up. They're up more.
And then they also have like a photo button or whatever the hell I keep bumping instead. And I'm like,
I think they moved that on the Switch too. I think they moved that on the Switch too.
Yeah, let's wrap it back.
Yeah, so check that bad boy out, guys. That is some nice. I gotta talk to Hyperkin and be like, hey, Hyperkin, where do you get your cables, man? Because these are some nice. They feel durable too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yet flexible.
Plug the top provided cable into the port in the top of the DuchesS. Plug the other end of the cable into your PC and/or Xbox One and/or Windows 10, 11 PC. Okay.
Yeah. So the only addition to that is that horribly written note that's right here, where they're basically saying, before interacting with the controller, let it go. Because I'm guessing people are pressing buttons.
And are wiggling analog sticks.
Yep, before plugging in, and it's causing
the
issues.
Controller, you're like, oh, and you plug it in, and then it gets stuck permanently up because it reads that as the dead zone for calibration.
Yeah, I saw somebody faffing with
fiddle the sticks around a little bit.
Well, no, they were reviewing a controller, and they like, oh, it's always leaning one direction. I'm like, yeah, you turn it off and turn it back on again. You boob. Yeah. Like you probably just bumped it while it was just make it re-zero itself.
And then
yeah.
And then it zeroes itself there. Yeah. The calibration's a little off. Just unplug your controller.
You gotta admit the look of this is
maybe fiddle the sticks around a little bit so they dead zone back to where they should.
These are some tall boy sticks, man.
Do they come off?
No.
Or is it just glossy, reflective?
It's just glossy reflective.
Damn. They are pretty nice though.
Yeah, you gotta admit that green color.
Yeah.
Worth.
Do they have rings, anti-friction rings on this?
They're not that.
No, it's still pretty smooth. It's not as bad as one of the 8-bit dough controllers I have.
And we had this discussion though when we opened up your DuchesS. Remember, I prefer the original arrangement of ABXY, the closer buttons.
Oh, you mean on the Duke?
Yeah, where basically they're in line with these, where it's like
right
boop,
here.
boop 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 like because it basically makes it into a 6-button controller.
Yeah. So they could have just they couldn't have.
No,
they probably would have ran it.
Now I can understand why they separated them because they were so close on the Duke that like you could easily bump them. It's very much easier to like press a specific button with this. But I do like that they basically. If you guys are running, where do the black and white one come from? Well, back in the Sega era, they used to have 6-button controllers.
Well, there were 3.
With 2 rows of 3. It was 3, and then it was 2 rows of 3.
Which was that in the Genesis that they had one of those as well, or was it what was the one after the Genesis? Sabre?
Yeah, they had.
I had to think. I had to think. Was it? Did they only really have 3 consoles?
Yeah.
It was the Genesis, the Saturn, and then the Dreamcast.
Well, there were a bunch, but in between, because they had the Mega Stack, where you kind of.
And then they had the Toilet, which is the Sega CD. And
Yeah.
They had the Sega 60.
So that is what kind of hurt Sega a little bit. Is they thought it was a bit of a selling point because you could keep adding shit to your console.
Yeah, but it didn't really.
But it also hurt them because you still had to have.
It was still a Genesis still.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And you had to have I think I watched it.
It's sort of like the Wii U thing where people thought it was an upgrade, but in this case it was an upgrade, but nobody bought it because they just bought the Genesis.
A giant contraption where it's like, here's your Genesis, here's your Sega CD, here's your toilet adapter that goes on the top there. And then you have like 4 giant power bricks for each of the things.
But for an end, what I was kind of going to get to though is for an end consumer, it's far easier if you can just buy the thing and it's better.
Yeah.
Than it is to have to do that.
Faff about.
It's kind of like the Switch 2. The Switch, guess what? Switch 2 is just a better Switch.
Much better Switch. It's like
PlayStation. This green though, man.
Graphics.
Great green. Better green than my Duke, because I have my Duke in green too. Mm-hmm. It's a darker green.
Yeah. Whereas the Duke is more neon green.
Yeah, more neon. Kind of like the N64 green.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it's more that green.
Like that grass over there, kind of. Only even more neon than that. Well, like this green.
Yeah. But translucent.
Yeah.
So, like personally, I would like these ABXYs just a little bit closer. But I understand why they separate them, because on the Duke they were like as close as these 2 buttons for all 6 of them. Yeah. Which was, you could, with my fat thumb, I would hit like 4 at once if I wasn't careful. Yeah. But these, man, they separated these to be like, you can put your, and maybe this wasn't intention, you can put it right in the middle and not hit any of them.
Yeah, it's nice.
And you can kind of
like it compared to some of the other controllers I have.
Yeah. You do. It is much more like when you hit a button though. You're only hitting that button.
Yeah.
Like you're not. Yeah. Like rolling. You're not doing XBs.
Yeah, I think brought me back to the days of the original playing Morrowind on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm. For me, when I had the Duke, you know what I had to do? I had to play some Ninja Gaiden, OG Ninja Gaiden 1, on my Xbox One. I think it's available on PC now, isn't it? I think we talked about that last time. I gotta.
Ninja Gaiden 4 was announced, and I think you can get that on PC as well. So.
Yeah, I gotta add it to my wish list for when it goes on sale. But yeah, you guys do follow the direction there. I can tell you from having somebody brick a Razer Sabertooth right out of the box where it says, do not improperly plug this cable in, and they literally that second improperly plug that cable in. That will probably cause issues for this controller if you do not wait for it to go before you do stuff with it.
Rip. And you just have a paperweight.
Yeah.
Some money.
Yeah, that was a rip. This is something I think we discussed with yours. On the older ones and on the 360 one, this is recessed. So like this would snap into there, and it would add a little bit more strain relief. Whereas that, it's right on the, like it's flush.
Had room.
Yeah, because they did. They copied this off of the original one.
I'm just looking, seeing, because we couldn't see through the, black one.
Yeah.
We actually see that the socket could have probably shifted back a little bit.
There you go. So what I would have liked to see is like a half of this connector like in the hole.
Covered up like that, basically. Yeah. So there was a little bit more relief around.
Like, because we have nice strain relief on the cable, but there's no strain relief like on the connector.
All of it's in the connector, basically.
Yeah.
The force, yeah.
Luckily, it's a separate PCB, though, so if you snap it off, it should be fairly easy to, like, replace.
As long as that's not soldered onto the board somewhere.
Or you just cut them.
You're madman.
And you just read, yeah.
Madman, I tell you.
Beautiful controller, though. Happy to have this one in my collection. Did I need another controller? No.
I may or may not have a few as well, so it's okay. You know?
I did not need another controller.
You know, all of mine work with the Switch as well, so whenever I finally get around to playing the Switch, I could use any one of them.
The next controller I want, and you're like, the next controller you want? Yes, I already sent it to you. Translucent 8-bit do. They made the Ultimate 2 in translucent.
Okay.
No dock, though, oddly.
The Nintendo? No, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
No, they have both. They have the Switch one, which is also compatible with the Steam Deck.
I think I have the PC version of that.
Okay.
Yeah, with Hall Effect. Redid. I think it was Hall Effect. Just the sticks, not the triggers.
And then they have one that has the dongle.
Yeah.
That is PC and PlayStation compatible.
I got the one that has the dongle, but it's not PlayStation compatible.
Oh, okay.
It's just Xbox and PC compatible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but this is because there's the 2C, which is the cheaper one.
Although I take that back, it might be compatible because it does have a switch on the back where you can change it from X input to D input.
Yeah.
But I think I tried.
I think D input only works with Bluetooth.
I think I tried pairing with my PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the hell is this?
What's the PlayStation 3?
Yeah, but it works with like anything, man. You can probably hook up like a microwave.
I think no, for PlayStation 3 you need the dongle.
I tried the dongle too. Didn't work. It was just like, what the hell is this? But it works with my. No, it doesn't work with my Switch either. My Switch was like, nah. But it worked with the 8-bit universal adapter. That's
that would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense because that converts.
Yeah, the Wii U controller. That works with that adapter.
Yes.
Flawlessly.
Interesting. Yeah. But the weird thing about the 2C versus the Ultimate 2 is that like one will work with Switch, the other doesn't, but the one that doesn't work with Switch has the dongle. But they make it in translucent now, and it's in partnership with like some headset company.
Nice.
So I may look into picking up one of those, just because a number of people I've recommended the Ultimate 2C, or not the Ultimate 2C, just the 2C variant, not the Ultimate one with the dock.
Yeah.
Is like, because it's like $30, $20 on sale.
to 30, something like
that.
Like
it is.
It has Hall Effect and Hall Effect.
It's nutty. It's nutty how good it is for the price.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying the shape isn't the best, so that's why I actually want to get one and try one.
It's the same shape as the original, is it not?
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying that shape isn't the best.
They just took the little buttons, because the Ultimate has buttons on the back here, which I think mine does at least.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I was like,
you don't like the buttons?
I don't like bumpers on there. No.
Most people are playing competitive shooters and they need their bumpers on the other side, David.
If they're gonna play competitive shooters, do it the correct way, damn it. Use keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, you try to be a what is it? What's that game from the Titanfall guys?
I know what you're talking about.
Apex Legends. You try play Apex Legends at a professional level with keyboard and mouse.
Maybe they should tone down the goddamn aim assist on controllers. I'm just saying. I think there was actually a professional player who went from keyboard and mouse to controller, and he won a tournament.
Yep. There's actually the number 1 keyboard and mouse team is number 2, and they basically said there is no way to get number 1 with keyboard and mouse. We would have to switch to controller, and we refuse to do that.
You could just use plugins too, I suppose. Just do like everything else does, you know.
You got that i9?
Can't beat them, join them, you know.
You gotta buy those top of the line 14th gen systems that definitely don't have problems, right? Yeah. They definitely don't have problems.
Yeah, don't worry.
They're fine.
I mean, as long as you don't Well, you update the firmware on them.
Don't overclock them, which they do out of the box.
Make sure the
Oh, don't put more than one stick of RAM in them either. They don't like that either.
Make sure that like you never turbo it. Make sure it's always cold.
Yeah,
the processor I would use, because I just undervolt the hell out of everything.
I was just very surprised when I watched that David video that I was watching on my little break there, and almost all the systems at Best Buy that they were selling were 14th gen. And I'm like, wait, we've had Ultra 1, Ultra 2, and they're still selling 14th gen.
Those aren't
the one that dies.
Those aren't gamer CPUs, though. They want gamers. Gamers want the frames. 14th gen has the frames.
It also has the fire.
Small price you gotta pay. All right. I'm pretty sure 14th gen still gets better gaming performance than the Ultra series.
If you update the firmware on the Ultra series, apparently it's got a shit ton better though.
Oh, okay.
Like
it's just in beta testing. That's all.
Yeah. And they had to update the scheduler in Windows because remember they changed the architecture. Instead of being all big cores, all little cores, they went big core, little cores, big core, little cores, big core, little cores, big core.
Of course, yeah.
Because each cluster is of one big core and 4 or 8 little cores.
So what you're saying is in 25H2. Intel is just going to have a huge performance boost like we have with AMD.
Probably not, though, because 25H2 is just basically a cumulative update of the 24H2 updates.
Well, that's lame.
I remember it was like 22H2 did that, where it just...
26H2.
2020.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Next year. One more year, guys.
I mean, apparently they are doing optimizations, though, because the MSI Claw apparently went from being the worst handheld to like the most performant handheld. Worst on battery life still, or one of the worst on battery life, but the most performant.
Yeah.
So it went from literally being like horrible to being like really good. Apparently that's what happens once like people actually start using your hardware. Because basically nobody was using Ultra 1 and Ultra 2 CPUs. So
just takes time.
I mean, how long did it take for Ryzen to be like actually like viable? 3rd gen?
What year is it? Is it still viable?
Well, 3rd gen might not be, but like
9800X3D. 9800X3D.
That's so you think 7800X3D garbage?
No, but there are other ones that could like trade blows with it.
5800X3D garbage?
That's a piece of shit. Let me tell you. As a 5800X3D owner, it's a piece of shit. All right. That thing just runs hot.
It's a great CPU, guys.
Just runs really hot. And then it cooks itself. It's fine. It's fine. It can't even push a mid-range graphics card.
Bullshit.
To full performance. You need that 9800X3D.
He is memeing, guys, because somebody finally did a video that follows up my thinking.
I mean, I'm just saying. There's nothing. I don't think. Is there anything that can touch the 9800X3D gaming performance? Maybe a 9900X3D?
It'd be the same, basically.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
It'd be a 9950 S3.
Yeah.
Because the 9900 is actually worse.
Is there anything that Intel has that could touch that gaming-wise?
No, we already know that.
There you go.
Well, sorry. Apparently, a Baldur's Gate, because AMD CPUs suck at Baldur's Gate. So yes.
And Spider-Man.
And CS2 as well.
Nothing can run CS2. Watch some of the videos on that. Apparently, that runs at 60 frames or something like that. You'll have people shooting in other parts of the map, and it'll take your... They won't even be on your screen. You won't even hear them.
Yep.
It'll just be in the same map server that you're on, and it'll drop your frames apparently and cause jitter.
Call the game, guys.
Counter-Strike 2. That's why I stopped playing Source. I'm sorry, I need the big head mode to play Counter-Strike apparently.
I did load up even CSGO right before. I think I loaded up like right before it switched just to see. And I'm like, what the fuck is this game? And I jumped in. I jumped in to a game with Frozen Slate, and I'm like, this doesn't even look like Counter-Strike anymore, man. Like, CSGO had that Xbox 360 charm to it.
It was an Xbox 360, basically.
No, it literally was.
Xbox One.
No, it was Xbox 360. It was ported to PC.
Yeah.
But it looked like a completely different game. Like, even CS:GO right before the.
Probably put all the assets in from Source 2.
Yep.
And then did the upgrade.
I hadn't played since they patched in Source 2.
I will say the smoke looked amazing.
Oh, in CS2, yeah.
Yeah, the volumetric fog and the smoke and what you could do.
Yeah, apparently early on it was broken though, cause like take advantageable broken. I heard.
I mean, I can imagine Stewie probably like that because that guy was the smoke bandit or whatever. So yeah.
So but yeah, so you guys want to check this thing out. Downside 2, if you want this awesome green variant, I forget what it was called. What colorway is it? Special edition Green Haven. Green Haven.
Right there too.
Special edition Green Haven. So if you want the Green Haven green one, you're gonna have to give GameStop your money.
They're the only ones that sell it, huh?
Yes, exclusive to them.
A bunch of buttholes.
Which was a bummer. And I'm going to tell you this, not available in any store, so they make you pay shipping.
I don't think this is going to fit back in the box. Might have to just throw that in your bag.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the whole thing. We can chuck the box out. We don't need the box.
You don't want to keep the keepsake?
Huh? If I had a lighter, we'd start on fire. I'm recycling.
And on that note...
Have a good one as always. Peace.